Well, this is Asta versus Deku. Death battle. My Hero Academia versus Black Clover. I might get spoiled on My Hero. I'm not gonna lie. Hopefully I don't. But I might. This has been so long. We'll see though. We'll see. Hopefully they get this one right. Cause in all actuality, Deku gets fucking destroyed without even trying. I'm pretty sure like at least like 99% of us can all agree here that he gets stomped, shit on, and farted on. He gets farted on and he dies. That's how easy it is. But we will see. We will see what happens here. What is going on? You feel me? So how does Asta fucking slam Deku? How? I mean, I can tell you how, but I want them to tell us. Let them explain how Asta completely fucks him over. But like, it's cool.
Straight out of UA High.
Asta, the anti-magical ass kicker from Black Clover.
Though you may be born bereft of the same gifts as your peers, there is nothing stopping you from achieving your dreams.
As long as you're a fictional character in a fantasy world. I mean, as long as you've got your friends.
I know one of the fan bases is gonna be pissed. I've literally never seen a My Hero fan actually like think that they, you know, they compete with other universes. If I'm being honest, I never seen any arguments or anybody get upset when people say like, you know, Asta beats the shit out of Deku or some shit like that. I never seen it.
He's Wiz and I'm Boomstick.
And it's
I got money on Deku. That nigga is betting very one-sided.
Izuku Midoriya wanted only one thing from life: to be a beacon of hope, just like his idol,
little ugly ass little kid,
superhero in Japan, All Might.
Too bad he was born a freak with no powers.
Born a freak.
You heard right. This is like a reverse X-Men thing where 80% of the population gets red superpowers, or quirks as they're called, while the remaining fifth are stuck as basic bitches.
Basic bitches.
Spiky-haired Bully Bakugo called him Deku.
That's a pun on the Japanese word dekunobu, meaning good for nothing.
Persevering despite his basic bitchedness, Midoriya got the chance to prove his quirkless heroic mettle against this giant sludge monster, much to the surprise of one particular almighty onlooker.
His body secretly decaying from a horrific injury, All Might needed
that
to
shit
find
definitely looks damn, that shit look disgusting.
Would inherit his all-powerful quirk.
And All Might didn't want just anybody. The hero world was filled with glory seekers in it for fame and money. All Might wanted someone whose body moved on its own to save someone.
He saw exactly that in young Midoriya, and gave him one of the most powerful quirks in the world.
Yeah, you had him eat his hair. Eat that strand. You eat that goddamn strand of hair. Fucking sick bastard feeding kids hair.
Lad to Chad, the recoil from even one punch would shatter all the bones in his arm. So he trained to be able to handle his gift at the superhero school of his dreams, UA High.
And that's when he decided to own the name used as a cudgel against him for so many years. Turns out, Deku can also be an abbreviation for Dekiru, someone who can do anything.
Someone who can do anything. And that was actually brought up in like the most recent episode too.
All allows Deku to release absolutely absurd amounts of strength from different parts of his body with super moves named after
showing the video games. Oh no.
Deku still can't access all of his power safely though. Using 100% will quickly destroy his body, which is why he learned to distribute his strength evenly across his body, a technique known as full cowling. This lets him increase his speed and durability.
This has spoiler. It does. Like big spoiler. Like big spoiler. Like big spoiler. If it does, I'm skipping past. It shows all of his abilities. Nigga, at the part where I'm at, I think wasn't it like what was like one ability left? I think.
As well, making him more all-rounded and shifting focus to his own interpretation of One for All, inspired by his pal Ida, shoot style.
I'm pretty sure it's like one, bro.
Pulls out a Glock and blows your brains out.
He pulls out a Glock and
really,
shoots
but
your
in keeping
brains.
with One for All's rabbit theme, he trades All Might's signature punches for kicks.
I didn't even read the list, by the way. I
Have
would
you ever seen
into
Rabbit
it.
versus Gun? I have, and I know how it plays out.
Considering the much higher muscle mass of a human's legs, shoot style allowed Deku to output even more power while giving his arms a break. A break from a break.
And despite being
I get it, a break from a break.
You can fight at range by punching powerful gusts of air and even precisely aim them with specially designed gloves.
I guess he's going
Deku
over
has
all of
an
them, I guess.
encyclopedic knowledge of quirks and is always analyzing their strengths and weaknesses mid-battle, even if he does sound a little weird.
Despite only barely
Yes, you
getting
should mute
accepted in
if you
the
wanna.
first
If you
place,
wanna
Deku
avoid My Hero spoilers, you should mute.
quickly became one of Class 1A's most dependable fighters. Because, yeah, somehow these students are constantly getting drafted into literal wars against murderous supervillains.
Midoriya's successes in battle against ruthless criminals like Stain, Muscular, and Overhaul came much to his old bully's chagrin. Where Bakugo
I don't even think
was
they
a
gave like a
child
spoiler
prodigy,
warning
he
either.
now found himself overshadowed by his hard-working rival, and the two would use their mutual respect and animosity to motivate each other to get stronger.
Classic frenemies. They're only solving their problems by pounding the living tar out of each other.
Luckily for him, Deku soon learned that living tar pounding wasn't the only thing he could do. Turns out, One for All did not originate with All Might. It had been
Here it
passed down
goes.
8 times until it arrived at
Yeah,
Deku.
8.
with
I'm
each
pretty sure I'm pretty sure it's 7. I'm pretty sure it's 7. The 7 that I know of. You know. Shit, I don't remember them hoes though. Like,
also
I don't remember them shits. Nigga, goddamn.
natural quirk as well.
Like Black Whip, which lets him manifest crazy long and strong energy tendrils to tie enemies up and swing around the city, or shoot one out of his mouth, just like our girl Fruppy.
And Danger Sense, which gives him a minor reactive.
Oh yeah, that one I know about.
AKA, he's Spider-Man. Not even a reach. The mangaka is like the biggest Spidey fan ever.
He can also produce a smoke screen to mask his presence, float in midair, or store kinetic energy over time with Fa Jin. Oh.
Like that.
I literally
Hey,
forgot all of
storing
those
up enough,
hoes.
He can even match All Might's max power without any recoil to boot. Strong enough
All
to
right,
cheat.
these are feats. Fought all of Class 1A at the same time. That is that's just not like really actually true. I don't think any of them were trying 100%. You can kind of like wipe that off. Doesn't matter. Beat down Chisaki faster than he could heal. Routinely broke his own bones to win fights. I literally don't know why that is a feat. I don't know why that is a feat. Obliterated a cliffside with 100%. Nice. Defied the future Night Eye foresaw. I don't know why that's a feat in of itself in a fight. I don't know how that. Okay, whatever. Survived a nut shot from. Okay. Bog Ghost aim was no.
Use the weather and create city block-sized tornadoes with a single punch.
And he's even stronger with his newest quirk, Gear Shift, which allows him to increase.
Skipping it.
Could prepare him for All Might's archenemy, the shadowy leader of the League of Villains, all for one.
All Might only ever showed his young pupil kindness and support, but that couldn't change the absolutely crushing pressure Deku felt at every moment.
Even Clan
Every time they motherfuckers switching to black and white, nigga, I'm like, yo, what the fuck? I'm like, bro, what the hell?
physically trained dickhead Bakugo came to help his teammate out when he needed it. Like when they teamed up to share One for All and punch an island-sized hole in the clouds 24 miles high.
Just goes to show that even One for All isn't a one-man army. Deku's true.
Wait, nigga, did they just pull that from a movie? That is from a movie.
Share One for All and punch an island-sized hole in the clouds 24 miles high.
Just goes to show that even One for All isn't a one-man army. Deku's true strength comes from his teamwork between himself and his friends.
Why the fuck does that matter, bro? What, you bringing your friends into this battle? Them motherfuckers can get killed too, nigga. God.
And with their help,
Is that a canon? Fuck no, none of the movies are canon.
Deku will surely become that beacon of hope he dreamt about as a child.
One hero for all mankind. This episode is sponsored by Mint.
Damn, I'm trying to count the abilities I know. I think that's the last ability. A good thing they gave me a little bit of time to skip ahead, so I didn't actually get spoiled. At first, I was like, "Fucking, I'm fine with getting spoiled," but now I'm not. I'm not fine now. So, fuck. I blanked out again. I don't know what to.
This holiday season, the best deal in wireless can only be found at Mint Mobile.
Right now, when you switch to Mint Mobile and buy any 3-month plan, you'll get another 3 months for free.
As the first company to sell premium wireless service online only, Mint Mobile lets you order and activate from home with eSIM, while saving tons on phone plans. Strike it's get plan 6 plan Mint Mobile. Magic! You know it, you love it, and in the world of Black Clover, it doesn't come from a box you bought at a tacky West Hollywood costume shop. Everyone's got it.
Mana is the source of all magic.
Now this I'm caught up on.
Supernatural energy found in the air and in living beings, except living beings whose names are Asta.
Not only was the young Asta an orphan abandoned
Damn,
by
that
his
nigga
mother at a
5'1".
church as a baby,
he
born
older
with
than
a
Deku.
mutation that prevents him from having any mana to speak of. Well, neither do I, and you don't hear me crying about it.
Yes, you do, all of the time. But Asta had a dream. Despite his lack of magic, he and his best friend Yuno promised each other one of them would rise to the throne of the greatest military position in the land. The Wizard
5'1"
King.
is crazy.
Wizard King? Really, guys? Sometimes they call it Magic Emperor, but we all know what they mean.
So he dedicated himself to getting swole as all hell in a world of nerds. He would be its
I like how they switched up the music. Oh, yeah.
shoving every last wizard into a locker until they crowned him king.
But huge, frightening pectorals on a tiny, screaming goblin child weren't enough on its own. He needed something powerful enough to shut down his opponent's magic.
He needed the 5-leaf clover grimoire.
Essentially a book of spells, a grimoire will choose its user and float beside their wielder at all times.
And Asta was lucky enough to receive the Uno reverse card of grimoires. The 5-leaf clover can harness the power of anti-magic, which will literally nullify the effects of other magic spells, almost like wizard kryptonite. Let the locker stuffing commence. Haha, get nerds!
It wasn't long
Okay, never mind. I do remember people saying this one thing in this fight. Like Asta, like the cancellation of magic doesn't work on quirks or whatever. I'm like, that's cool. Because like legit Asta's just like fast and strong enough to just run up there and rip his fucking head off with his gun. Like, you know, or just punch him in his fucking shit. He doesn't need to cancel out his quirks. Nigga, fuck his quirks. The hell?
Asta was accepted into one of the 9 squads of Clover Kingdom's Magic Knights, the Black Bulls, filled with lazy drunkards, antisocial otakus, and literal sociopaths.
My kind of people! Yep, mostly. But much like with Asta, you shouldn't judge a grimoire by its cover. And soon they were all working together
Squad,
and kicking ass
gang.
like a family should.
Asta harnesses the power of anti-magic by summoning swords imbued with it from the grimoire. Normally, these swords would quickly drain the mana from anyone foolish enough to wield them, but Asta does not have any mana, turning his greatest weakness into a one-of-a-kind strength.
He's got his classic Demon Slayer, an enormous greatsword which cuts through spells with its edge and deflects them with its flat. Or the
They got that motherfucker labeled Black Asta, bruh. As an art, well, I guess that is part of the arsenal, I guess.
Demon Dweller, which can also absorb and copy magic, then toss it right back to sender.
I think my personal favorite is the more complex Demon Destroyer, which severs the relationship between a spell's cause and effect, countering the effects of its magic. This could result in anything from healing a village that was inflicted with poison to preventing reincarnation.
Yeah, okay, some of these can get a little heady. I personally prefer keeping it simple, like using anti-magic telekinesis to surf on your sword through the sky.
It's It's worth noting that these swords are made specifically for countering magical attacks and sources of mana.
See?
The swords will act as though blunted when striking.
They're dead ass about to pull that shit.
Non-magical foes, more akin to giant clubs than actual blades. Not entirely inconsistent with real-life greatswords.
But none of that's even close to as cool as his deadliest sword, the Demon Slasher, a katana as black as the pits of hell and twice as badass.
This one actually does cut like a sword, but it's complicated. It lets Asta actually select what he does and does not want to cut, only affecting his target while leaving anything else unharmed.
Okay, at this point, isn't that just magic?
Magic with a loophole.
And he's studied the blade long enough to become a master swordsman to boot. Not in the real life sense, in the anime sense.
In the anime sense, indeed.
Like a tornado to deflect magic spells, thrust forward at top speed like a charging bull, launch a barrage of anti-magic projectiles, and even channel anti-magic into his swords to vastly increase their size.
Well, while he may be no good with
that nigga Deku getting his ass, his cheeks collapse.
mana, he has learned to detect ki. Because, of course,
the life force existing in all things, Asta can detect hidden opponents and even predict their movements ahead of time, as long as he's fast enough to react.
With such crazy powers, Asta was taking on threats like the Eye of the Midnight Sun, the Devil Zagrid, and the Dark Triad. So many nerds, never enough lockers. Too bad for Asta, though. He had one.
What, damn, nigga, you ain't mentioning other shit? Are we going to Monk spoilers?
Demon.
Literally, housed within the five-leaf clover grimoire was Liba, a demon exiled from hell for completely lacking magical powers, and who just so happened to get adopted by Asta's mother.
Until he got possessed by a different demon and killed her. Vowing vengeance on all demonkind, Liba manifested anti-magic from his hatred as a way to kick their asses, which gave him and Asta a lot of common ground, despite the whole, mom murder thing.
In fact, the two became true brothers and formed an unstoppable duo. Liba can actually fully merge with Asta for a massive power boost that lasts up to 5 minutes, at the cost of leaving Asta nearly powerless for the next half hour.
Come on, I want it. Yeah, I'll take it if I get to be strong enough to slice buildings to pieces, obliterate huge chunks of earth, and tear the most powerful demons apart. Give me the goddamn book.
I'm the book boy, okay? Even characters earlier in the series like Patoli had magic capable of completely vaporizing.
The fuck did you call that nigga?
The entire Clover Kingdom in a single attack. And demons that Asta has fought since then, like Dante and Lucifero, are leagues stronger.
Hell, screw all these demon forms and
Rising the entire Clover Kingdom in a single attack. And demons that Asta has fought since then, like Dante and Lucifero, are leagues stronger.
That nigga said Patoli.
Demon forms and
that nigga called his ass Patoli. Beat Liu with only one arm, slice the ultimate demon in half, destroy the large landmass gathered by Dante, routinely dodges beams of light, attacks released by his allies from elf possession, survived. Okay, I don't know why this need to be said. Survived being impaled multiple times. Okay, defeated Vermilion, Langris, Zagred, and Lucifero. It's one-sided. Like, I don't even know why. It's one-sided as fuck. It's one-sided as fuck. Like this, and the shit that you show with this is one-sided.
Anti-magic powers. Asta's body is so incredibly well trained, he dodged a beam of light while sleeping. As in, he was asleep, and the force of his sneeze pushed his head out of the way of a beam of light. Light speed sneezes, everyone.
And despite his headstrong and irritating personality,
aka screaming at the top of his lungs as often as possible,
Asta is an intelligent fighter who has leveraged his skill against far more experienced foes.
Deku is not landing a hit. What the fuck? I already knew that though.
But he wouldn't be anywhere without the ragtag band of deviants he calls friends. With them at his side, there's no way he won't climb the ranks to take the Wizard King's throne, especially with Yuno pushing them both to get stronger.
Unlike other classic shonen rivalries, this one isn't tainted by antagonism. They truly want what's best for each other, even if they're competing for the same throne.
Yuno's gonna need all the luck he can get, cause even if Asta never gets mana of his own, his true magic is never given up.
This episode is sponsored by
I know, I get it, bro. BetterHelp is a sponsor, man. Fuck.
All right, the combatants are set, and we've run the data through all possibilities.
It's time for a death battle!
All right. Finally, let's see what kind of bullshit they'll try to pull.
Crazy strong. I'm gonna have to rely on more than just my power to take him down.
Just gotta hit him really hard. Man, this guy can give even Luck a run for his money.
Oh, he wouldn't. Shut the fuck up. Yep, body his ass, bruh. Body him.
Aren't swords supposed to be sharp?
Now knock his fucking head off, bruh. Hurry up.
His speed isn't slowed by his sword's weight at all. Gotta hamper his movements and get that book out of his hands. Huh? He found me!
Fucking kill him.
Now it's my turn.
Ew, nigga. Ew. Why it look like that? And that wouldn't. What is going on? I guess you got to make it.
Are you not using magic?
I guess you.
What magic emperor would I be if I can't beat a guy like this?
I guess you gotta make it close a little bit. I guess. You know. I guess. What? Did this nigga just take my fuck? Give me my shit back, nigga. Yo, he just took my yo. I say, bro, give my fucking shit back.
I don't know what Detroit is.
Did this nigga already go union? What? Wait.
But I've had enough of it. I'm ending this quick! Hit me with all you've got, because I'm never going down!
That nigga did say I don't know what Detroit is, and he's actually right. What is happening, bro? What is happening? He didn't even go to Black Asta into Union. He just went to Union, bro. And he's boxing with this nigga, bro. How?
No use not going all out anymore.
Yeah, I'm gonna say he hasn't.
Hit him really hard. You wanted my best? Here it is! 1,000,000,000% plus Ultra!
Like, surely. Exactly. This is literally how Death Battle will go. If you use your first form first, you're usually gonna lose. Blood? You're injured? Are you fucking? Are you kidding me right now? He fucking killed that nigga, bro. He fucking stepped the shit out of him. Oh my god. Oh my god, bro. Oh my god. Oh, that's so funny, bro. Oh my god.
Detroit.
Bro, he fucking murdered him, bro. He fucking murdered that nigga, bro. Oh my god. What about not cutting? I guess not like puncturing. I don't know. Like, I guess that doesn't follow the rules. I guess he fucking yo.
Poor Deku. He tried his best, but Asta just shoved him into that great.
Like, don't get it twisted. Y'all got it right, Death Battle. Y'all did indeed get it right. But this shit, this nigga bleeding, would not fucking happen. Would not happen. And this is by your stats, by the way. Your stats. Asta casually dodges light speed attacks. Where the fuck is Deku's light speed attacks? That nigga ain't dodging lights. How the fuck is this nigga getting hit?
Locker in the sky.
Both Deku and Asta were fairly evenly matched melee.
What are y'all talking about? What?
Fighters without any specific abilities to give one an easy edge over the other. Though, to be fair, the variety of quirks Deku inherited from past users of One For All did make him more versatile and unpredictable.
Plus, quirks are biological mutations, not connected to some supernatural energy source like mana, so Asta's anti-magic powers were basically useless here.
And Deku was generally a smarter and more tactical fighter, but against Asta's incredible
I don't. No. Not going for that either.
might, this time Brawn beat Brains.
Let's crunch some numbers! Deku's greatest feat of strength was splitting that
That was in a movie, bro. Not canon.
enormous cloud formation with Bakugo.
By measuring the size of the
Boy, shut the fuck up. Boy, hell no, nigga. What?
to the clouds above, we can determine they dispersed over 63 trillion kilograms of water.
Okay, bro.
That's the weight of the Great Pyramid of Giza.
Okay, dog.
12,000 of them.
And required
Okay,
energy
okay. 12,000 pyramids. Okay.
80 teratons of TNT
Oh, shut up.
per punch.
Let's compare that to Asta, but totally
And doesn't that mean like you have to like? Doesn't that mean you just have like you have to like I don't know, divide that? Don't you have to divide it since it's two people or no?
80 teratons of TNT.
Nah, that is an insane amount of dick eating.
spell was going to be strong enough to
That is an insane amount of dick eating.
rise a country the size of the Clover Kingdom.
We can use this map from the manga to estimate the size of Clover Kingdom to be
How? How? It's a map. If you don't got numbers to literally like tell you how big one thing is, like how are you going to?
about 500 kilometers
What?
in diameter, about half the length of Great Britain. Vaporizing a country of that size would require an energy of over 480 teratons of TNT, over 6 times greater.
This is the max for both feats using the minimum time frame for Deku's cloud split and vaporation for the Cloud Kingdom's destruction. More conservative estimates would still result in Asta being stronger.
While Asta uses anti-magic, it isn't an automatic counter. It needs to
Deku, more tactical, wider array of powers. Okay, valid, but he's slower, can't safely access max power swords over punches and kicks. That's just not true, though. I'm just saying that's just not true. That's just not true. Swords are not better. Like, you know, fuck you. Asta physically stronger, faster, better ways to predict movement, more mobile with flight.
to be comparable in strength to the spell it's combating. And Asta's gotten way stronger since.
Asta was also quicker. Sure, scaling to Shigaraki would give Deku roughly light speed reaction time.
But Asta could dodge light in his sleep, and that's his base form, even before transforming with Liba to get way faster.
And since Deku and Asta's precognitive abilities more or less matched each other, it was only a matter of time before Asta simply overwhelmed him.
Especially since Deku has struggled in the past against faster opponents. Sure, Deku was smarter, but if he literally didn't have enough time to come up with a plan of attack before getting hammered, his brains were wasted.
Bruh, even that nigga with prep time still gets destroyed. So how did Deku land a hit on Asta? Because it would have been boring just to show him get slammed. That's why, that's all, you know.
Raw power, blinding speed, and deadlier weaponry spelled the end for All Might's pupil.
Deku gave it his all, and I wish he had won. Hasta la vista.
The winner is Asta. Hey, if you want more...
Fuck you, that shit was ass. Actually, overall, I ain't really gonna completely shit on it. You know, I got the result right, you know, so W on that, I guess.